of Agriculture Extension at Mahatma Phule Krishi Vidyapit, Rahuri. He is also the office in charge of Communication Center and PI of ICAR's Farmer First project. Uh, Dr. Kharge has a very rich experience of 28 years of service in agriculture extension education. In education, he has guided eight PhD student and conducted the SAC meeting of 12 PhD students. Also guided 30 MSc students and conducted the SAC. He is a SAC member of 27 MSc student. Developed the course material for PhD extension for the course and course on advances in agriculture extension education of IGNU, New Delhi. Attended 28 training programs and summer school. Presented the research papers in 32 national and international seminar conferences. In research, Dr. Kharge has 13 research recommendations, 5 books, 64 research paper published in NAS rated national and international journals, 84 abstract and 4 book chapters in his credit. He also developed the video cassette, audio cassette and folders on the pomegranate processing technology during his PhD research work. In extension education, Dr. Kharge is the editor of university publication Krushi Darshani 19 and Sri Sugi 70s MPKV happenings. Also, he is the editor of MPKV News, MPKV Newsletter, MPKV E-Varta, Annual Report, and other university publications. He has published 362 popular articles in newspapers and agriculture magazine. Sir has also delivered 41 radio talks, 27 TV programs, and other 10 training programs and model training courses. He has also delivered the lectures on expert resource person for training programs. He is also worked as a principal investigator of ICAR Farmers First project during 2026 and 27. He is also co-principal investigator of RQI Farmers First project and RQI TOTI project. He is the first nodal officer appointed at MPKV Rahuri under ICAR NAHEP during 2016 and 17. His international exposure. In his international exposure, he has successfully completed the 15 days international training program on advanced technologies for climate smart agriculture at Geoinformatics Center, Asian Institute of Technology, Bangkok. Also selected for a study tour of Europe, that is Germany, France, Spain, and Netherlands of 15 days duration during 2023. He has various awards such as a Best Extension Professional Award by the Society of Extension Agra, Young Extension Professional Award by the International Society of the Extension Education, Nagpur, and University of Agriculture Sciences, Bangalore. Best Paper Presentation Award in the National Seminar at Junagadh Agriculture University, Junagadh. Best Oral Presentation Award in the National Conference on Transformation of Agriculture Extension and Strategies for Effective Reformation. Best Paper Presentation Award in National Seminar. Also, Best Presentation Award as a PI of ICAR Farmer First Program. Award for the best use of audiovisual audiovisual aids presented in the national seminar organized by the Maharashtra Society of Extension Education at Dapoli. Also, award of the best poster presentation in the national seminar organized by Maharashtra Society of Extension Education, Dapoli. He is convener for the theme 5 session on the current agrarian issues in the agriculture, knowledge and management during the international conference on the innovative approaches for the agriculture, knowledge and management at the ICAR New Delhi during 2011. Today, friends, he is going to deliver the lecture on the integrated farming system interventions through ICAR Farmers First program. Sir, welcome once again. Now you can present your presentation, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Dheeraj. So, good morning, all of you. 21 days faculty development program on recent advances in agricultural technology for sustainable development of agriculture, veterinary, fisheries, and allied sectors. So, first of all, I would like to thank the organizers and also Atari senior scientist, principal scientist, Dr. Sayed Shakir Ali sir, for giving me opportunity to interact with you during this faculty development program. So, as we know that this theme of your 21 days course is very much related to today's topic, that is the integrated farming system interventions through the ICAR Farmer First program. So, many of you might be knowing that at present the ICAR Farmer First program is the ambitious ongoing extension program in the country. So we have in total 52 centers across the country who are implementing this ICAR Farmer First program. So mostly the ICAR institutes and the state agriculture universities, they are implementing this program. So this program was launched in 2016-17. So with the main objective to increase the livelihood security of the farmers. So in the extension way, it is a more scientific manner we have to implement at the on the farmers field. So in our zone 8 Atari zone 8, which consists of three states, that is the Maharashtra, Gujarat, and Goa. So we have three such ICAR Farmer First programs, especially in the SAUs. So for Maharashtra state, I'm really proud to say that it is the only program in our state. So among the four agriculture universities, this is the only program that is ongoing since 2016-17. So in Gujarat also, in our zone 8, we have this program being implemented at Navsari and at Junagadh. So this is in a nutshell about this ICAR Farmer First program. So many of you might be knowing that what is the meaning of this Farmer First. So it is a very important this aspect of this Farmer First program, that we have the farmer or the farm at the centric role. So we have to focus on the farm, then the innovations, then what are the resources available with the farmers, and the application of science and technology on the farm. So with all these aspects, this Farmer First program has been devised in the country, and it is a very good program that is being now implemented across the 52 centers in India. So now we have implemented this program with the title entitled, that is the socio-economic empowerment of farmers through the farming system interventions for sustainable agriculture development in Ahmednagar district. So our university during the first phase of 2016-17, this program has been sanctioned to MPKV Rauri, and we actually started our activities during 2017-18. So this is a very important program for the farmers. Now this program is being implemented with the objectives, that is to enhance the socio-economic empowerment of the farmers through the appropriate farming system interventions. So whatever the local situation is there, so accordingly we have to modify the ecosystem. Accordingly, we have to plan and conduct the various activities so that the farmers yield and income is increased. Then the another objective is to create the livelihood opportunities for the marginals and the small farmers and the landless through the subsidiary occupations. So apart from agriculture, which is our main livelihood of majority of the farmers, so we have to introduce the allied enterprises like the dairy or the goatry or the fishery or the backyard poultry, so that the farmers' income is subsidized is sustained throughout the year. Then to develop the integrated farming system modules for sustainable agriculture. So these are very important objective of our project that we have applied the recommended model of IFS model, which has been recommended by our university through this project in the villages that we have been working with. Then the other objective is to obtain the feedback with the participation of the farmers. So feedback in extension is very important because research is being done in the laboratory, and whenever the technology goes to the farm, the farmer's reaction or the feedback is very important for the research system, so that if there are any queries or any problems, we can rectify it with the concerned scientists. So these are the main objectives that we are working with the farmers through this ICAR Farmer First program. Now you can see here the project location of the villages. So 2016-17, we had selected first at the initial stage two villages, that is the Chinsvere and Kangar villages from Rahuri Tehsil of Ahmednagar district. Thereafter, from 2019-20, we have expanded this project to further two villages, nearby villages, that is the Tambere and Kanadgaon villages. So now today, we are working in these four villages. So basically, this tract of this or the villages, they receive a very minimum rainfall. Mostly the dryland crops are there, but now the irrigation facilities are being made, and accordingly we are implementing this project in these four villages. So this is the project team of our ICAR Farmer First program, the PI, myself, and the co-PIs from various disciplines. So we have tried to get the multidisciplinary approach for this project, so that the farmers' problems are solved on the field. Now, for any extension program to be successful, the primary data is very important. So for this purpose, we have the participatory rural appraiser method, whereby we can survey and get acquainted with the villages. We have to develop the report with the villages. So accordingly, through this PRA survey, we have implemented this in the villages that we have selected, and we have used the different tools like drawing the sketch map of the village, then the social map, resource map, then the transact walk, seasonal calendar, Venn diagram, timeline, preference ranking. So all these various tools have been utilized under the participatory rural appraisal, so that we can know the agroecological situation of the village. So it is very important from the point of view of planning our project or the activities in future. So here we can get the accurate knowledge of the village. So what are the crops grown in that village? Then what is the cropping pattern? What are the irrigation facilities available with the farmers? Then the transportation, marketing. Then what are the which are the educational institutes? Then also the other Panchayat Raj institutions, and also the educational or health facility. What are the health facilities available in the village? So through this PRA survey, we can get in totality the information of the village, and this agroecological analysis is very much useful in planning our future strategies. So we have done this PRA with the participation of the villages in all these villages. So you can see here the that drawing of the village map, in the timeline, and other transact work, developing rapport with the farmers. So we involved the villagers while conducting this PRA, so that we can get the actual situation of the village. So now we have the local of the project in these four villages. Then we are working with almost 1,150 families in the four villages that have been selected through this project. And we have also designed one interview schedule, and the data collection has also been made. So the benchmark survey is very important, so that we can get the prime knowledge of that village, and whatever planning we have to do, we have to do it accordingly. So these are some of the photographs of the benchmark survey. So these are this is the profile of these villages. So as I was saying that we are mostly working with the small farmers, marginal farmers, the landless. So total 1,150 families are associated with this ICAR Farmer First program in these 4 villages. Then we can see here the major enterprises, the major crops grown, the average rainfall. So we could get the first-hand information of this village to the PRA. Then accordingly, we have identified the major problems in these areas or in these villages. That is the low rainfall or the unavailability of irrigation facilities, in the use of mostly the farmers, they were using the local seed for growing their crops. Then also the farmers are not aware about the new technologies and not following the proper practices of integrated farming system. And also there was a lack of sustainable income for the farmers. So based on this PRA survey and the problems identified, we have recommended this integrated farming system model in these 4 villages of the ICAR Farmer First project. So here we have integrated the agronomic crops, then the horticulture crop, then along with this, the allied enterprises like the dairy management, then the goatry, goat keeping, or the backyard poultry, and also the processing part, that is the PKV mini dal mills that we have established in these villages, and other components like seed production and all that. So also the farm pond fishery also we have introduced in these villages. So the integrated farming system is very important from the farmer's point of view, that we can integrate the livestock crop production, then the fish, poultry, tree crops, plantation crops, and other systems that benefit each other. So it is one of the powerful tool for enhancing the profitability of farming systems, especially for the small and marginal farmers. And also through this IFS, we can enhance the productivity per unit area, then the generation of the continuous income around the year, then maximization of the yield of all component enterprises, and also the soil health management. And we can combine the various enterprises like crops, agroforestry, livestock, fishery, bee culture, mushroom in a more synergetic way. So here we can, by improving or the whole farm management system can be delivered for more sustainable agriculture through this integrated farming system. And here we can see the benefits of the integrated farming system that is being implemented in these villages through the ICAR Farmer First program. So now these are the main components that we are focusing on through this project. So you can see the technologies demonstrated. So we have the crop-based module. So especially during the Kharif season, we are organizing or conducting the various demonstrations on the soybean production technology, then the red gram pulse production technology during the Rabi season. So these crops are followed by the chickpea pulse production technology and also the 5-point Rabi sorghum production technology. So these are the agronomic crops that we have involved in this project. Then also we are working this horticulture based model, the pomegranate production technology. So we are focusing on the pomegranate crop. So you can read in the newspapers and also through the various media, you might be knowing that this year also the farmers, they are earning good profit through their pomegranate production. So in market also we can see that the pomegranate is not less than 100 rupees per kg. So in our area also we have found that the farmers, they have earned in lakhs. So this is a very good horticulture based module in the IFS. Then apart from that, for getting the sustainable income, we have included this livestock based module comprising of the dairy management, then also the goat rearing and the backyard poultry. So these enterprises are also very profitable, especially for the small marginal farmers, also the landless also, they can go for these enterprises. Then also we have the on-site input management. So the Atari Zonate, so Honorable Director and all his team, they are guiding us on this on-site input management, like seed production, vermicompost, silage preparation. Then we have the post-harvest management, that is the processing of pulses. So we have introduced and established 2 PKV mini dal mills in the 2 villages of this project, whereby especially the self-help group movement, they can earn some earnings through this processing plant. Then also we have the natural resource management module, that is the in situ soil moisture conservation. So what I mean to say that by integrating all these various components of agronomic crops, horticulture crops, and allied enterprises, the farmers' income can be made more sustainable, and we can enhance their income and profitability. So as an extension scientist, we are implementing this project in a scientific manner. Our former Deputy Director General, Dr. K.D. Kopate sir, so he is the man behind us, who has been guiding us in the initial years. With his guidance, we are conducting all the various extension activities in this program. So we have this, while conducting the demonstration, the selection of participant farmers is very important. Then the site selection is also important, so that if you have the roadside demonstrations, so the farmers who are going along the roadside, they can see our technology and see all the results. So the awareness is being generated among the other farmers also. Then before organizing any demonstrations, we go for this pre-seasonal training of the farmers. So not only the knowledge part or information part we give, but also the skill part. So the seed treatment, how to do the seed treatment, then other also small the technologies, so that we are imparting through this pre-seasonal training programs. And along with that, we are giving the publications and the technology handouts to the farmers, so that during their leisure time they can get acquainted with the technology. Also the inputs, so mostly we use our university seed and other biofertilizers, biopesticides, and other inputs through this project. Then after that, we go for regular monitoring. So our scientists from botany, agronomy, so we regularly visit the demonstration sites and advise the farmers through the our WhatsApp group that we have created. Then also we organize the field days during the harvesting season, so that the impact of the technology is done on the other farmers as well. So here you can see the actual photographs of the various crop demonstrations that we have undertaken through this ICAR Farmer First program. So we have this red gram pulse production technology during the last year, which we have demonstrated. So Bima variety that we have demonstrated through the demonstrations. And also here, I want to focus here that the technology package that we give is in total. So we give the total technology package to the farmers, so that the benefits are harvested in a big way. So here you can see the BC ratio of this red gram pulse production technology. So as compared to the farmers plot, so demonstration plot has given good results to the farmers. So also in the soybean production technology, our university has developed good varieties like Fule Sangam, Fule Kimaya, Fule Durva. So all these varieties are very much popular among the farmers, and we demonstrate these varieties in this on their farms through this ICAR Farmer First project, and especially the technology which includes the broad-based furrow planting. So that has been found to be benefiting the farmers, especially when there are heavy rains, or if there is also some gap in the rainfall. So all these technologies in a total package that we are demonstrating through this ICAR Farmer First program. And also the results, the average yields you can see here, that is around 33 quintals per hectare yield have been obtained, average yields, and then BC ratio also 3.83 as compared to the farmers practice, that is 2.69. And here I want to other stress here that we are using these pheromone traps and also yellow sticky traps throughout the demonstrations, so that the farmers can get know-how about how their crop is infested through the pest, and accordingly we can diagnose that with the help of the experts. So in during the Rabi season last year, this chickpea seed production was chickpea production technology was also taken on the 18-hectare area, and also here also the Phule Vikram variety of our university, which is suitable for the mechanical harvesting, is being uh, demonstrated through this ICAR Farmer First program. And also the farmers, they have achieved good yield of this chickpea through these demonstrations. Then also our university has recommended this Panchasutri of sorghum, that is the 5-point Rabi sorghum production technology, which include the in situ soil moisture conservation. Then, so whatever the rains that we received, especially during the month of August, September, so we have to harvest it in the form of this Sara that we are preparing with the Sara Yantra. So here in the above picture, you can see the farmer that he has made this Sara at the end of the rainfall season, and how this water conservation is being done. And, during the month of October, they can go for the sowing of this Rabi sorghum. So that moisture, whatever moisture is retained in the field, is very important, and the farmer's yield can be maximized. Then the second technology is the variety as per the soil type. So our MPQ, our university, has developed various varieties of sorghum for the light soils, then the medium soils, heavy soils. So accordingly, we are demonstrating the various varieties like Phule Revati, Phule Yashoda, Phule Suchitra in this ICAR Farmer First program. Then the third technology is the nutrient management. Then we have the interculturing operations at proper time, crop protection. So all this Panchasutri technology, you can see that the farmers, they have harvested good grain yield as well as the fodder yield through these demonstrations. Then also in the horticulture based model, we have this pomegranate production technology, where the Bhagwa variety is that which has been developed by our university. So we have through this project, we have made the farmers aware, especially the use of liquid biofertilizers like azotobacter, ESB, KSB, then the use of liquid micronutrients at the various stages of the crop. So we are, along with the other cultivation practices, we are focusing on these biofertilizers and micronutrients, where we find that the farmers, they have very less knowledge, and they are mostly dependent on the Krishi Seva Kendras and all that, private consultants. But through this project, we are trying to make awareness of the various technologies, then the sowing distance and all that. And you can see here that they have harvested a good yield of around 7.63 tons per acre through these demonstrations. And also they have earned good profit through the pomegranate cultivation technology. So here we can show you the in nutshell about the abstract of the crop productivity enhancement through the ICAR Farmer First project interventions. So from 2016-17 to 2023-24, you can see here how the yields have been increased in soybean, sorghum, bajra, chickpea, red gram, pomegranate. So whatever the components we have taken in the crop-based model or the horticulture-based model, that has given good results during the demonstrations. So here, apart from the agronomic crops and the horticulture crops, we are focusing on the dairy management practices, especially the loose house system in the cattle management. So the awareness about this practice is being made through the demonstrations through the ICAR Farmer First program. So there are many advantages of this system, that less labor is required, then less drudgery, and the animals can move in that this loose housing system, and also it gives a good results on their health as well as the milk production. So there are many benefits of this loose housing system. Then also we are trying to make available the good quality cement straws. So we have the Rauri cement station located near the university, and we provide the good quality cement straws through the private veterinarians who are working in these villages, so that they can get a good milk producing animals on their farms. And also we have made a good awareness about this silage preparation. So we have trained the farmers about how to make this silage, especially from the maize. We have also visited, we have taken their farmers study tours to the progressive farmers who are utilizing this technology, that is the silage preparation, and also the fodder varieties that are available or that have been developed by our university, like the Fule Gun1, Fule J1, which are rich in proteins. So we are demonstrating all these aspects in the dairy management. And this year also, we are undertaking this embryo transfer technology for the promotion of indigenous cows in these villages through the ICAR Farmer First program. So this dairy management is a very good enterprise for the farmers, which can give them good milk production, as well as they can earn a good profit through this enterprise. Then another enterprise that we are focusing in this village is the goat rearing. So we have many small marginal farmers and also the landless people that majority of them are the women who are looking after the goat rearing. So we have introduced our university recommended this Sangamneri breed. We have provided some bugs to the group of goat rearers, and also we have trained them on the vaccination, feeding management. So regularly we organize the training programs for the these goat rearers, and here we can see that many marginal farmers and the landless, they are using our bugs for improvement in the breed, and we can see this mortality rate also, it has been reduced, and the birth weight has also increased. So ultimately, the income of the farmers after the intervention of this goat rearing technology or the practices, management practices, it has increased, and it is giving some sustainable type of income to the farming. Then another component of this integrated farming system is the backyard poultry. So it is another very good enterprise for the landless, small, marginal farmers, and the farm women. They can go for this very good enterprise, that is the backyard poultry. So we have introduced the Kaveri breed through this ICAR Farmer First demonstrations. So here this breed is very good, giving good eggs, about 180 to 210 eggs during the lifetime. Then also it is more profitable than the local birds. So which has enhanced this enterprise, that enhanced the income level of the landless and the small farmers, and many of their children, their expenditure on the education has been made through this income of the backyard poultry. So here we have also got the economic this impact of this backyard poultry demonstrations. So they are earning a good net profit, about 29,000 rupees through this enterprise. So we are giving around 60 birds to each of the farm women, and also we are regularly organizing the training programs, and the farmers now, they farm women especially, they are doing the vaccination also themselves, and now there is a very popular enterprise among the participant farmers in these villages. Now, initially, we had also demonstrated this farm pond fishery demonstrations on 20 farmers, farm ponds of the farmers, especially the Rohu and Katla. And here also they have got this is an additional income for the farmers. So through the Atma or the Department of Agriculture, the farmers, they were given this protective nets for the farm ponds, and some farmers, they have continued this component also. So these are various components in the IFS. So these are another very good on-site input management practices for the farmers. So especially whatever the inputs that are required for the farmers, like the fertilizers, the manure, and the seed. So if the farmers, if they can produce this vermicompost on their farm itself. So this is another very good enterprise that the farmers can go for. So we have trained the farmers on this vermicompost preparation, and also we have arranged the exposure visits to successful vermicompost units, and also we have provided them the vermibeds and the vermiculture through our project. So here you can see that sizable income can be earned through this vermicompost production. Then another enterprise is the silage preparation. Now, many farmers, they are doing this dairy farming, and the fodder is very important. So if we go for this silage of maize, so during the rainy days, or especially during the summer days when there is shortage of fodder, so this is very important from that nutrition point of view. So we have trained the farmers about the silage preparation. Also, we have arranged the exposure visits of farmers to some of these units. So here we have provided them the silage bags, and now this is silage preparation is very popular in all these villages. So everywhere when we visit the villages, you can see these bags, and the farmers now they are well acquainted with the technology. Now another part is the seed production. So we have demonstrated this one village, one variety program, the seed production program under the Seed Hub project, and also this is one of source of income, additional income that the farmers can earn through the seed production. So we have a good license with the seed certification officer of the district, where they inspect and monitor all this seed production program. And also here you can see the chickpea seed production, the Fude Vikram. So the total seed production was 450 quintals, and they could get almost 10 to 20% more these rates as compared to the market rate. And income generated per farmer, you can see that rupees 67,500. So we can expand the area in the next season by using this seed. So area covered in the next season is around 600 hectares. So this is one of the another very good on-site input management, that is the seed production, that the farmers can go, and we have demonstrated this component under this ICAR Farmer First program. Then also the processing part is also very important. So we have installed two PKV mini dal mills through the funds of this ISR Farmer First program in the villages, two villages initially. So we have the farm women. So they have the self-help groups, and these women, they can come 8 to 10 women through the self-help groups. They can earn good sizable income through these mini dal mills. So this is another enterprise for the IFS program. Now, these are some of the achievements of this ICAR Farmer First program during the last year. So you can see here the percent increase in the yield of the various agronomic crops, horticulture, and other enterprises. So also this content mobilization, that is one of the objective of our ICAR Farmer First project, that how we publish this document, how we document our achievements in the form of various publications, maybe the videos also. So we have developed some videos on our various components like the pomegranate production, red grain bajra production, farm pond fishery, backyard poultry. Also, we have the publications on each and every component. So around 20 publications we have developed right now, and these are being distributed to the farmers. So these are in local language, and the farmers can read that during the leisure time. So apart from that, we have the WhatsApp group of the these participant farmers, whereby we can advise these farmers on their problems. So we have the different modules, and accordingly we are advising the farmers. Also, we are giving the weekly advices of this rainfall, temperature, and all that. And also, a good information system has been developed through our project. So the many success stories of the farmers, they have been telecasted on the All India Radio, also the Doordarshan Sahedri channel in Mumbai, and maximum dissemination of the technologies are being done through this mass media, electronic media. Also, we have the YouTube channel, and also all these videos and publications and our reports, they have been uploaded on the ICAR Farmer First portal, and through this WhatsApp and YouTube and all these social media also, we are trying to harvest the benefit of this technology transfer. So also we have a good rapport with the various organizations. So the Institute had a partnership building with the State Department of Agriculture. Then we have the Agriculture Technology Management Agency, Atma, Ahmednagar. Then the good collaboration with the NDDB, Rauri Cement Station. Then also collaboration with the Department of Fishery, Department of Animal Husbandry, and the two agriculture universities of the state. So how we can go for convergence and synergize our efforts for the benefit of the farmers. That is very important. And through the funds or of these various partners, we can maximize the pharmacy. So here also you can see the large scale technology adoption is being done through this Farmer First project. So various components of the IFS, they are now being popularized among the other farmers of the neighboring villages. The outscaling of the technologies is also being done, and now the farmers are in a good stage of accepting our technology and also disseminating it among the other farmers as well. So this is the one way of extension methodology, that farmer to farmer technology dissemination. So like the various important components like the loose housing system in dairy animals, backyard poultry management, silage preparation, vermicomposting, BPF planting, use of pheromone traps, seed treatment with biofertilizer. So although some of the technology looks to be very minor, like the seed treatment, but it has a good impact on the yield of the crop. So also the pheromone traps, use of pheromone trap. So all these technologies, if the farmers use on their farm and if you demonstrate them, so the farmers can do it accordingly in this on their farms. Now, since I was making effort that our honorable former DDG extension and our director extension, Dr. Pukati sir, he used to say that you have to put your research in a scientific manner. You have to present also. So accordingly, we have doing this for the last 2 to 3 years, and we have come up with certain research recommendations. So in Maharashtra, we have the Joint Agro-Score Committee of the 4 state agriculture universities, whereby the research recommendations are passed. So through our social science group, we had undertaken this research project during 2023. That is the economic impact of the backyard poultry intervention of ICAR Farmer First program on the farmers. And we have come with a recommendation that has been recommended at the state level. Then also this year also during the 52nd Joint Agro-Score meeting at Dr. PDK Akola, we have given another recommendation, that is the economic impact of the Fule Sangam variety intervention of the ICAR Farmer First program on the farmers. So these both these recommendations have been accepted and they have now passed at the state level. Then also one of our PhD student, she has been doing a research on the impact of the ICAR Farmer First program and the participant farmers. So also some MSc Agri students, they have been doing this work. What I mean to say that whatever work that we do, we have to document it in the form of research papers or certain types of recommendations, and the PhD students and MSc students also can also undertake this work. Now we have some success stories of this integrated farming system. Now one farmer, we have this Mr. Rajendra Vargude from Kangar village. So he has a land holding of 1.6 hectare. So this is he's our participant farmer right from the start of the project. And here we can see the various components like the poultry, goat, fodder, dairy and crops that he's undertaking. And he has harvested a good net profit of around 4.39 lakhs during 2023-24. So majority of his income is through the dairy and the goat rearing. So here what I mean to say that apart from the crops and horticulture crops, we have to lay more focus on the allied enterprises like the dairy management, goat rearing, so that the farmers' income can be sustained. We have another good success story of this woman participant farmer, Miss Savita Nalkar from Chinchvire village. So she owns a land holding of around 2.4 hectare, and she is practicing this fishery component, backyard poultry, goat rearing, dairy, and the crops also. So also she is earning now a good net profit of around 5.5 lakhs, and many visitors, they have visited her farm, and also she has been awarded with various awards at the state level and at the national level. So these type of success stories that we have to replicate and uh, disseminate among other farmers, so that our technologies are being adopted in a large way. So now this is another success story of a young farmer, Mr. Praveen Gade from Kangar village. So also here you can see his income from the fodder, poultry, goat, dairy, and the crops. So these type of examples that we have to replicate among the other farmers is very important. So for this purpose, the success story should be published in the various newspapers. So here you can see some of the success stories that we are regularly publishing in the Agro One, in the local newspapers, the agriculture magazines, and all that, and also through the Doordarshan, All India Radio, so that the technology dissemination can take at a rapid pace. So these are some of the feedback. So as per our objectives, we are also taking the feedback of the whatever the interventions that we are conducting in this project. So we have got some feedback regarding this crop enterprise, horticulture component, and other enterprises that we have passed to the research system, so that they can refine it further. Then also the training also. So mostly we take the village, we organize all these training programs at the village level itself, so that the farmers they can participate in a good way. So before conducting any training, we do the pre-test evaluation. After the training is over, we conduct this post-train test evaluation. So whereby we can find that whatever the knowledge that we have given to the farmers, if it has been uh, percolated or taught or retained by them. So during the training programs, we show this seed treatment and all these to the farmers, so that they can adopt the technology in a good way. So these are the various capacity building programs and extension activities that we had conducted during 2023-24, and many farmers, around 1,035 farmers, are the beneficiary of all these capacity building programs and all these extension activities through this project. So these are the offline training programs on the soybean and the red gram production technology that we had conducted in these villages during last year. So the training program on the Rabi sorghum production, which has been organized at the village level last year. So this training program on this backyard poultry, where our veterinarian and other successful farmers, they have interacted with the farmers. Now also the farmer exposure visits. So every year we conduct around organize 1 to 2 these farmer exposure visits. So whatever the funds are available, we organize this type of farmer exposure visits, especially to the other institutes, the good KVKs, then also the progressive farmers. So these photographs are from the organic farming unit in Ahmednagar district, where we organize the visit. Then also we had this visit to the Shraddha dairy farm, where the dairy management practices are taken in a big way. So the farmers are getting aware of the technologies, and their confidence is built up through these farmer exposure visits. So during this year also, during this January 2024, we had organized this farmer exposure visit to the organic farming unit of a progressive farmer, also the poultry unit, and also the Savitribai Phule goat producer company. So all these extension activities, we are doing it regularly. Then you can see the visit of the dignitaries to our project. So Honorable Dr. A.K. Singh sir, the former DDG of ICAR New Delhi, he had visited our project during 2017. Then also we had Honorable EDG Dr. VP Chahal sir visiting the various components of the ICAR Farmer First program. So we had the Extension Education Council members, Dr. Prabhu Kumar sir and Dr. Narula sir, who had also visited our project and interacted with the farmers. The Director General of the MCR also visited our project. Then Honorable Dr. Lakhan Singh, the former Director, ICAR Atari, Zone 8 Pune, and other KVK scientists. They have also visited this project and interacted with the farmers. The present Vice Chancellor of Dr. P.D.K. Vakula, Dr. S.R. Gadak sir, also have visited this project very regularly. Our former Vice Chancellor, Dr. K.P. Viswanatha, has also visited this project. And our present Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. P.G. Patil sir, under whose guidance we are implementing this project. He is regularly guiding and interacting with the farmers through the various programs that we organize on the farmers field. So these are some of the visits you can see here. Our former Director Extension, Dr. Narute, Dr. C.S. Patil, they have also visited this project. And also we are trying to disseminate the various technologies, the success stories to the various programs, mass media. So this is another very good economic impact of the ICAR Farmer First project on the participant farmers. So how the integrated farming system, they have helped in raising the livelihood security of the farmers. And this is one such farmer from Tamberi village who 2 years back had got a good bumper yield of this Phule Sangam variety. And he sold this seed to not only the farmers from Maharashtra, but also the other states like Gujarat, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh. And he also got a good income through this seed production. So around 150 rupees per kg, his seed was sold during that time. And he got now got a good, he has built one new house through some of the income that we extracted from this intervention. And another farmer, you can see here, he has purchased a tractor through this good yields from the soybean, chickpea, and the IFS model. So, in nutshell, I want to present before you the ICAR FFP achievements through this IFS interventions. So here we can see the various components that we have conducted in this villages. The farmers, they have adopted in a long way, and the baseline survey also we have got that. Now the net income generation, if you can see in the villages from 2017-18 was 1 crore 96 lakhs. That it has been growing now, and during this year it is around 4 crores. So these type of interventions are certainly helping the farmers in doubling their income and getting sustainable income to the participant farmers. Now these are some of the awards the participant farmers and our PI and co-PI and the scientists, they have gone through the best paper presentation award. Then the woman farmer, she has received the best woman farmer award, the innovative farmer award at the ICAR NARM Hyderabad during 2019. And this year also, during the last year also, she got the Vasantrao Naik Smriti Pratishthan award. And so myself and other co-PIs, they have also been awarded at the various platforms. So here also we got the project award for our Zone 8 during 2023-24 at the Performance Excellence Award at the National Review Workshop on ICAR Farmer First program. That review workshop was organized at Palampur. So during that time we received this award. So this is in all about the integrated farming system interventions through this ICAR Farmer First program. So thank you for patient hearing. So if you have any queries,
please, any questions from participant side?
Dr.